looking it up now.
Okay.
Yeah. And I mean it's like basically the guy had two different terms of service. He had a break in service and he paid the $1,200 initially for the Montgomery GI Bill, right?
Hmm.
And and then pretty much so when he got out, he finished his time and he got out and he wanted to become a chaplain. So when he went to go use his up his GI Bill, they told him, no, you don't have no more. 36 months, that's it, buddy. That's all you get. And he's like, what? Yeah. So pretty much reads like this. Let me see something here. Let me see if I can share this with you. Yeah, let me share this with you. Yeah, I don't know if you can see that or not.
Uh, no.
No, it's pretty small, right?
Yes.
Okay. So I'll just read it then, right?
Okay.
I'll read it. It pretty much says on April 16, 2024, the Supreme Court of the United States decided that if you served at least two periods of service and one that qualifies for the Montgomery GI Bill and another one qualifies for the post 9/11 GI Bill, you may be able to receive additional GI Bill benefits. The following chart shows the changes from before and after the court's decision. Now, before the beneficiary eligibility for both Montgomery GI Bill and the post 9/11 were required to waive the Montgomery GI Bill. See, when you got ready to use your post 9/11 and you had Montgomery GI Bill, they made us waive that.
Yes, I did.
Irrevocable, right? You did that? So
You to get the 9/11
yes,
one?
yes,
Yeah.
you had to do that, right? Okay.
Yes.
Now, the post 9/11 entitlement was limited to the amount of remaining Montgomery GI Bill entitlements. My case, I never used mine, so I had all of my months left to me, right? Which was 36 at the time. Previous election to waive could not be revoked. So if you waived your Montgomery GI Bill, you couldn't revoke it. Now, the impact on the court's decisions are no longer required to waive your Montgomery GI Bill to use your 9/11 benefits when applying. The 9/11 entitlement is no longer limited to the amount of remaining entitlement, but beneficiaries are still subject to the 48-month limit for combined benefits under multiple programs. Previous elections to waive Montgomery GI Bill in order to use 9/11 can be revoked. All right. So you can be eligible for both those benefits. And what you should do, you should complete more than if you completed more than one eligible period and waive your Montgomery GI Bill benefits so you can use your 9/11, then you got
I can go
12.
back and revoke it.
Yes. Yes.
Okay,
Now,
cool.
now, here's the craziest thing about it, right? So they supposed to let you know, right? They supposed to let you know if if you qualify for it. Supposed to let you know. That's what came out at the beginning of last year, in the 24
Okay.
beginning 25. However, since then, right, since I've talked to the VA, the latest and greatest from when I talked to the VA, and it's subject to change. Remember, um, since that decision, the VA gave that shit back to DOD and said, "Y'all handle this shit, right?" So y'all handle it. And so they're supposed to be processing those claims and notifying those service members, those veteran service members, on what their status is, and they're like 2 years behind, right? So so I said, what the hell we supposed to do for 2 years, man? I'm getting old, man. I'm 55 years old, man. I ain't got time for this shit. You know what I'm saying?
You're the
So he
speed limit.
yeah. So he said, hold on, don't worry. He said, don't worry. What you got to do, just go ahead and apply, enroll in school. Once you enroll in school, you call and let us know. We'll take your claim from DOD, and then they'll process it for them, right?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, yeah. So now the catch is, right, and there's always a freaking catch, right? So like me, I got 4 days remaining of 9/11. So what they'll do is, even though I enrolled, they'll pay the rest of the semester, right? If I got 4 days, so they'll pay the rest, like what, how many weeks it is. It's like 12 weeks, 11, 12-week semester. So they'll pay up to 12 weeks of 9/11 stipend and tuition, right? And so that they'll just take that out the back end of my Montgomery job bill. So if they'll take a month, they're gonna take that month and they're gonna take it out of my Montgomery job bill. So they give me like 9 months remaining. If they take 3 months for me to go to school now, you see what I'm saying? To finish out
Yeah.
yeah. And so that's where it is now, man. So I'm like, if that information is and I'll put a link in the description box if when I post this on YouTube to link that to the VA. Yep. So just wanted to put that out there, right? Just wanted to put
Okay,
that
that's
out there.
cool.
Yeah, yeah. But no, I mean, so you did finish school.
Yes, I
You
did.
got your degree, man. Congratulations, man. Let's chop it
And
up, chop it up.
and this is when
Yeah.
I went back to school in 2016. January 2016 I started school, and September 2016 is when I got the kids. So that
Oh,
was,
wow.
yeah. So that was
Okay.
hard. That was really hard.
Yeah, I remember that. I remember that. You was like, I got this, I got that, and blah, blah. I'm like, I think we were headed out this way by that time, right? You know what I mean? Yeah, we was about it. I was like, dang, oh my
I
God,
see,
she done,
that's
she
when I
done.
was in my 50s.
Whoa. Oh
I'm not going to
man,
do that in my 60s now. No.
I know that's right. Shoot, man, it's amazing what you could do decades before, right? Now, oof.
Yes, yes. I'm like, yeah.
Yeah, man, we had some good news this week, right? That the information about the I found out, so I called them and they told me that. So I'm enrolled in the school, so I got that. So that was good. I was waiting, man. I'm like, come on, man, what's going on, man? I can't let this money go, man. I just can't let this,
No,
you know
just
what I'm saying?
I'm too late for the this semester starting, but I can do I can do start summer.
Yeah, yeah, you can start somewhere. And the thing about it is, right? If you can use, I don't know if you can get 2 periods though. They can't let you go back and use your 9/11. I mean your Montgomery GI Bill. If they could, then you can like what I'm gonna do. Once I use my 9/11, I'm 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 gonna go online. I'm just gonna use my Montgomery GI Bill and go online. You see what I'm saying?
I'm gonna check with VR and E because that's who paid for my degree
Right,
the
right,
last
right,
time,
right.
and
So-
that's been since 2018. So,
right.
yeah.
So see now, I mean, I could potentially ride this thing out, right? I'm not, because I'm about tired of school, man. I'm not ready to hang this shit up, right? So, but let's say like, okay, because they've extended it to 2030. You have it to 2030, like my situation, I have it to 2030 to just be like, hey, give my shit, you know what I'm saying? Or hey, to notify the VA that you fall in that category and you wish to pursue education, right? So you got to 2020. So I could potentially be like, okay, I'm gonna use this semester and maybe use another semester. And that's what I didn't like about Voc Rehab. Once you got in that motherfucker, they gonna let you out. And see, they let me die. They let me die with them 4 days. You know what I'm saying? They let me die. They didn't let me get out of it and go use it. You know what I'm saying? They was like, no, 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 no. Hey, man, I'm about 15 years from retirement. About 15 years about up to use my 9/11. And so I had to call some people, man, and so they told me, right? They said, hey, you know what you should do? You should just do voc rehab again. So I did, right? I did use it again. No, well, when I tried to use it, the lady didn't, she just jerked me around. She said, well, it hasn't been long enough for you to it ain't been over a year since you've been out the program before. Right. So I was like, whatever, man. And so she kept me in the program and I couldn't use my 911. So I was like, man. So I had to call somebody to get me out of the damn thing. And then by that time come, but anyway, I'm rambling on about it. But hopefully it can be helpful, right? To someone be like, okay,
Oh yeah.
then like maybe next year or 2 years later, I go to voc rehab and to get a whole new program. Like, thank you, right? Because California's pretty liberal. I ain't gonna lie, man. They're pretty liberal. Well, everybody
I
knows.
know.
You know what I'm saying?
I know. This my
But
son
so
really wants me back out that way.
out here to California,
Well, he wants me to come back out to
to
Vegas.
Vegas, Vegas,
Yeah.
Vegas. Yeah, why don't you tell me about Vegas, man? How was that experience as a veteran? You know,
Oh, it was too many people.
too many
It
people.
was too many people all the time.
Okay, okay.
And,
Everywhere you went, grocery store, here, there.
everywhere you went, too
Wow.
many people. And I had a hard time adjusting to because, the kids were young and they've never lived in a city that big before.
Hmm.
And my first thing was I need to keep them safe.
Hmm. For sure.
So, um, when you could be hood adjacent and not know it because your neighborhood appears to be like really nice, it's cool, expensive houses, but right across the street,
Bang, bang,
then we got,
bang.
yeah. So you hood adjacent, you're not in the hood, the hood is on that
Hood
side over
adjacent. I'm
there.
gonna have to write that down. I'm gonna have to put that down in my notebook.
Yeah,
Hood
you don't
adjacent.
live in the hood, you're not in the hood,
Not in the
but
hood.
you know, you're on the rich side, the money side, but over on that side is not. So yeah, you're hood adjacent.
Okay. Class is really in session right now. Well, I tell you, hood adjacent. And I'm really gonna use that. I ain't gonna lie. Shit.
Oh,
Hood.
okay.
Because out here, it's not necessarily hood adjacent, but it could be. But they do have pockets, pockets of hood and pockets of nice neighborhood.